Okay, we look at our fullback situation here. Again, we're the defending team here in blue. I really like to have a couple of fullbacks on the field, ideally, and I never like to drop them from these middle four. So I like to have the allocated fullbacks from either side. I don't play a pendulum system, however, with that. And I don't mind whether they're the outside link or the wing. So let's just look at putting this person here as potentially one of our fullbacks, and then maybe the other person out wide on the wing on the other side. I find if we can have four fullbacks with our subbing partner here both being a fullback and the subbing partners here both being a fullback, or wherever they are wide on the field, it allows us a little bit more diversity when it comes to being able to return the ball when we get it, but also covering behind for the defence. I do like to have my fullbacks permanently back there. So the way I work that is if we kick off to the C channel, to this C corner, or if the other team gets the ball in that C area, we're on this side of the field. The fullback on this side stays in that defensive line the whole time. They don't drop out of it for that set. And so if they get the ball on this side of the field, this is our fullback for that set. That person straight away drops in, out and behind. And that might mean they do have to go right across to the other side of the field and play that traditional fullback role so that they're following the ball wherever that ball goes. And they stay there for that whole set. Wherever they kick, they're there to receive. Then what might happen, obviously, is that leaves us with 7 people in our defensive line with the permanent fullback. So as the ball goes across, we simply employ a sliding defence where those 7 people are covering the 8 attackers at all time. But we always have this fullback in and behind, maybe about 15 metres back in the middle of the field, watching those short kicks. But also maybe as it gets to 4th or 5th, if they're trapped down here, you might drop back a little bit further for those long kicks so that you are able to move to the side and protect a 50-10 if you need to, and return the ball back as quick as you can. Obviously then, if we have the ball and we kick to this corner, so in general play we might say let's kick to an A corner. And again, just like off a kickoff, I much rather prefer to give the opposition the ball trapped in a corner. So whether that be kicking it to it, so we're trying to kick our own 50-10s in general play, or even if our whole attack is up here, rather than leave the ball in the middle or give them a tap by taking it dead, I'd much rather run the ball into a corner and give them nowhere to go on the way out, and we can defend that really well. So again, if the ball happens to be given to our players over here, when they become the attacking team, because it's on this side of the field, now this fullback stays in the line for the whole time, and really simply our other fullback comes right in and behind and covers. And for that whole set, that person stays. We're not running a pendulum, we're not going up and back. That allows this person the freedom to be in behind the line and cover those short kicks coming through. And as the ball goes across, our fullback will mirror the ball, and obviously our sliding defence in the front line also is sliding across. The only time we don't do that, obviously, is when we get right down and these attackers are right down close, 15 metres out, and 15 metres is usually about where I say, if the other team is within 15 metres, our fullback stays in the line. So within this last 15 metres of attack, then our fullback moves back into the front line, and we're covering 8 players on 8 attackers. No need to slide anymore, and our fullback is staying in the line to help us cover.